The 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Jones. Machine moving. Can you make the argument, Kenny, more towards becoming Kawhi's team in the future?
Well, I think Kawhi has done a great job, and he might be the most talented, impactful player on this team at this point. But I could see the Spurs adding another mix to him at some point. And when they add that mix to him, he also will be a much bigger contributor than he is now.
Listen. Oklahoma City land of the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. It's the NBA, and it's right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Boys, nice nine.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Freak. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Aldridge has got the game going here with the first basket for the Spurs. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Portland.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's Parker. It's another look, and he sinks the layup. Duncan's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Outside Durant, feeds it to Freak. Back to Durant, elbow shot. That's good. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. There's Freak. Misses the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Durant. There's a screen by Cantor. And Durant, here we go. It's stolen by Duncan. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Ginobili outside. Here's Aldridge. And it's Freak with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Pelicans.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Here's Roberson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now Parker, outside Leonard. It's Aldridge penetrating. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Parker. And a wide open look for Freak. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Freak's got 7 points. Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Shot is off. Excellent D from Cantor. The Thunder with the lead. And here is Durant. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's the screen. Pass to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 10.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
1:52 left here in the first quarter. To the inside, stolen by Cantor. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. That's good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Kawhi Leonard. He's averaging 8 rebounds and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Durant with a wide open look. And the Thunder another 3.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now here's Mills. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ginobili kicks it to West. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Durant. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Dia with the assist that time.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. 26 seconds left in the first. The rebound by Anderson. Spurs trail by 8. Passes it to Mills. Pick by West. West a screen on Waiters. And the basket by Ginobili.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The scoring. And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. We talked about his continued love of the game.
The games are my solace. I enjoy.
Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get too introspective with us. Anybody that plays this game knows exactly what he's talking about. And at the level he's competing currently, I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offense.